Hey there, it's Ben with Bottomless Inkwell. I'm in my studio space today, working on one of three paintings I've been slowly working on for some time now. I have a very kind and sweet young friend who's been encouraging me to get back and into the painting studio. I've been mainly trying to use the little bit of time I have to work on two different sculptures, but I do miss painting when I'm not painting. It's just sometimes life kind of gets you by the short hairs, and I can't speak for everybody else, but for me, a lot of times I have so many other things I'm supposed to be doing that I feel terribly guilty when I am painting. I don't know how else. It's just, I guess, just to be candid about it, you know. But it feels fantastic. It feels super awesome when I'm painting. It always does. And I guess it's kind of the sad thing about life's obligations. It sometimes can, make you forget that it's such a great feeling making artwork, making something new and original, and going on a path that no one's gone on before. It's really that's what it's about for me. I think that for a lot of people, it's not necessarily about that, too. I mean, not people, just people. I mean, artists. I think that for a lot of artists, it isn't necessarily about going down a new path and exploring, different ideas. I think for some people, it's more about it's like taking a means to the end. Having a target and hitting the target. I think that's the main thing for certain people, and I totally respect it. I get that. Isn't necessarily the way that I work, though. I like the means to the end is the process of making the artwork. I it's one of the reasons I don't necessarily sketch out anything. It was one of the kind things that one of my mentors introduced me to that concept, and I, again, not to disparage the way other people make artwork. Some people love to sketch things out and and lock in a certain type of image and get it done that way. But for me, I prefer a process that's more exploratory and experimental, and that's what I'm about. That's Zoltak artwork being made, at least Ben Zoltak artwork being made. So I've had this idea I've been working on, and ironically through a sketch on a previous thing. But when I'm doing sketches, a lot of times it's like trying to think of a sports analogy to try to explain it to people that aren't artists. When I'm doing a sketch, it's similar to doing a painting. It's about laying out some basic groundwork, for ideas, but it's never about laying out a rigid format for what that artwork's going to be. It's just sort of getting me into the ballpark of what I'm aiming for, and so I enjoy making artwork that way quite a bit. It's almost like I have an appetite for exploration, like creative exploration or visual exploration, and I can pursue it only by making artwork. There are other things I fill my life up with, or should I say, I must fill my life up with, because we've all got those kind of, explorations. My mind's all over the place. I mean, we've got obligations. We all got things we got to do in life. We got to get things done. We got to pay people off. We got to make sure everything is still set, or the whole house of cards collapses, right? So it's a strange dynamic where, in art history, I think a lot of times artists have found a way to, earn a living, generally working with people who have found a better way to earn a living some other way, and they're connected to that, like old art patrons, or a lot of times in the past it's been illustration is a common way. Nowadays it's like design and that sort of thing. And for me, I have tried all sorts of things. There's an idea out there that I think in certain schools of thought with art and creativity that we're supposed to, like be, what's the word for it? Like austere hermits, just give up everything and live in a cardboard box and make artwork in a dark corner or something, which I'm sure it certainly does produce some amazing artwork. I've met people and had friends over the years that, have a very austere lifestyle, and I respect that, and in a lot of ways I do also, and in a few ways I don't. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. So yeah, this is great. It feels good. I got some paint on canvas here, and I'm fleshing out an idea that I've been thinking about and pining over for months, and it's going well. It's a good feeling. The next set of paintings to this friend of mine that's been kindly encouraging me, wants me to look at working on Eastern imagery again, like Hindu kind of images. And so, like Vishnu and Annapurna and Shiva, that sort of thing. So I'm not going to give up this concept, which this idea is basically working from a dream I had, and really startling dream. It's funny when you have those kinds of like lucid dreams that are fantastic, and you just wish you could like switch on a button and turn that stuff off and on so it could happen again. But I guess it's like lightning striking, right? You can't command it to strike. It just strikes, and you can enjoy the imagery of seeing it, or you can't, But anyway, so this has been with Bottomless Ink. Well, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I mainly focus on my artwork here. Occasionally, I record some live music and some creative things with my family. But thanks for checking it out. Hit the like button if you haven't already, and I will see you soon. Bye.